So, do you ever feel like giving up? Welcome to the club. I would consider myself a chronic quitter at this point. Here's a list of things that I've quitted throughout my life that I can think of right now. So, I quit learning French or Deutsch. You see how I pronounce that? That's how you know I quit. Skating, roller skating. I was 11, but still starting a business 3 times, starting a podcast, and a YouTube channel. This is actually my third attempt at it. So yeah, and that's even like at the top of my mind what I can think of right now. So as you can see, yeah, I've quitted a lot of things. But actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it's that many things. I'm only 23, and I don't think I can consider myself a chronic quitter. Yet, I do. Maybe I've been blowing it out of proportion, like I do with most things. Yeah, we might quit, but it's not that deep. I'm still alive, after all. So, why do we quit? Maybe we're afraid of failing. Maybe we are engaging in self sabotaging. Maybe there's a lot of distractions and situations outside of our control that makes us quit. And all of these are very valid points and reasons why we might not continue doing something. Trust me, I've been there.
The dip is the big slot of time that happens between when you start something and then when you become a master of it. At first, when we start to do something, things come easy to us and we are learning and making some progress. But then comes the dip, where when you put more effort, you're actually not getting better and it's actually tedious and the repetitive and boring stuff that we have to do in order to become a master and actually start gaining more achievements and benefits doing this thing.
So before we do anything, the first thing that we have to do is assess, do we want to do this thing actually, and are we able to complete it? If you think that you don't actually want to do it, or maybe you won't be able to finish it, that's okay. Don't start the thing. Maybe I wasn't made to be a native German speaker or something. Like, I don't know. Whatever it is, just assess it. Do you actually want to do it? Or you don't? Skip it. We need to save time and energy. Because winners quit all the time. They just quit the right stuff at the right time. So, if you want to succeed at a job, a relationship, or at a task that you're doing, there are only 3 options. You're either moving forward, falling behind. Everyone is falling in love, but I'm falling behind. Or you're standing still. Small steps, they're fine. But sometimes we're not making any progress. There has to be something more than just surviving, right? That's not how you make it out of the dip, and that's not how you make it in life either. So the thing that matters now is, what are you gonna do next? I'm watching you. Annie Duke, who is a poker player, or used to be a poker player, has a lot of books and talks about this. And she says that something that they used to tell her all the time when she was starting poker was that poker, it's a long game. She argues that life is also a long game. So it doesn't matter. Sometimes your hand, your poker hand, it's not that good. Sometimes you do things, they're not that good. It doesn't matter. You have to be able to quit that and continue to try again. Because that is how you win at poker, and that's how you, in the long run, and that's how you win at life in the long run. You have to be able to quit during those times where you're not doing that well. During those times where a lot of people might not. They might continue to do it, even if they hate it, even if they're bored, even if there's no way out. And that's why you have to quit. Even if you spend all the time and all the resources that you have. That's also what Seth Godin says. You quit at the start, or you quit when there's nothing else for that thing to give you.
And we usually make the same mistakes. We don't know when to give up, when to stick it out. According to Seth Godin, all of our successes are the same, and all of our failures are too. We succeed when we do something remarkable, but we fail when we give up too soon. We succeed when we are the best at what we do, but we fail when we get distracted by tasks we don't have the guts to quit.
So, yeah. What I want you to take away from this video is that, number one, quitting, it's okay. Really. It doesn't matter if you've done it once or more like 3,000 times. Really. And also, and most importantly, that you are not doing something that you like, or that you will like the end results of. I hope you have the courage to start again, to quit, and quit big time. This world needs you, and it needs your energy being channeled into something that you are proud of. So, yeah. That's some food for thought. Goodbye, and I'll see you next week. Week. Bye. Anyways, goodbye.